Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric, and at E3, Nintendo had a pretty strong presentation. We saw a buttload of Nintendo Switch games for the near future, up to next year at this point, get announced. So many great hits: Luigi's Mansion 3, Animal Crossing, Banjo-Kazooie and Smash, Astral Chain, you name it. Tons of great games and everything, and there's a huge popular response that Nintendo single-handedly won E3, but there was a couple things missing, most notably their other console. Yeah, one that seems like Nintendo has all but forgotten, the 3DS. So we're going to talk about what Nintendo just recently said in regards to the 3DS console and its library games in today's video. So yeah, just recently again, Nintendo has been focusing on the Switch, and it's a no-brainer why. It's been selling like hotcakes. Tons of games are coming out for it, over 1,500 as of this video. And there are some owners out there that are like, okay, what about the 3DS? And yeah, I can understand that completely. To be quite honest, I'm not in that category. It's been probably over a year since I've touched this bad boy. Look, you can see the dust on this, and my other 3DS, the original blue one that I have no idea where it's at. I just know where my XL is, but I haven't played this sucker in quite some time. To be quite honest, since the Switch has come out, the 3DS has taken a backseat for me. And I rather enjoyed the console while it was at its peak. You know, there was times where I actually played it a lot more than my Wii U, and it's kind of been declared all but dead. Unofficially, everybody's been like, okay, 3DS is gone, it's irrelevant, and it's always been a question that Nintendo hasn't exactly addressed until now. I found an article on gamesindustry.biz where it says, basically they spoke with Time Magazine, the current Nintendo of America president, Doug Bowser, and he said there was a direct question actually about the fate of the 3DS. He admitted that while Nintendo had no games to announce on 3DS at the show, he claimed that the absence of 3DS titles was down due to a calculated decision to focus on the Switch. So of course, the main reason why is because Switch is the main focus. You got so many huge games coming out, and that's their moneymaker at this time. He says, but our 3DS business continues to do quite well. Retailers continue to support both the hardware and software, and as long as there's consumer demand for 3DS, we'll continue to support it. So, apparently, according to retailers, there is a consumer demand for the Nintendo 3DS, and it's a huge library of games. I mean, this is just my stack of 3DS games. I know there's people out there that have a totally crazy stack, but there were some games that I really enjoyed thoroughly, like, Kid Icarus Uprising, even though the controls were a little kind of iffy and wonky and stuff, but for the most part, I had a great time playing this game, and I wouldn't mind seeing a new Kid Icarus at all on the Switch, or port this over to the Switch somehow. I don't know how that would exactly work, but, you got Animal Crossing New Leaf. The new Animal Crossing will be coming out on the Nintendo Switch soon, but again, another great example of a game. Another Switch game that I would like to have ported over, Super Mario 3D Land. I believe they're going to be having a Super Mario 3D Land mode on Super Mario Maker 2, but I still would like to see this one ported over. I mean, if this 3DS is kind of slow on regards to releases and stuff, some of these games definitely deserve to be brought over to the Switch library if possible. Like the new Luigi's Mansion's coming out, but Luigi's Mansion 2 was on the 3DS only. And not a lot of people have probably played this game. I know I tried to play it. I got about like an hour in, and I just never got around to it. There was just something about playing on the 3DS that just, I don't know. I just really did not like to do it for whatever reason. I started to kind of outgrow it and not really want to play it. But to continue on with the article, he says, in fact, we believe it's a great entry point for young gamers. A 2DS at $79 with a game included is a great value proposition for a young gamer coming into the Nintendo ecosystem. So that is a valuable point. The Nintendo Switch is like $299. Doesn't come with a game. It's simple. A 2DS or a 3DS. They recommend a 2DS for kids under a certain age. They say don't use 3D. I still don't understand why to this day, but and I guess it's something to do with like their motor skills and their eyes and things like that. But $79 with a game included, great deal, great selling point. As long as the 2DS is still selling, I see no reason why for them to cancel it. But it has been quite some time. I think maybe over a year since I saw Nintendo Direct showcase any kind of 3DS games at all. He says basically this whole thing right here is a pledge, a guarantee that they're not going to stop games. So it does show that Nintendo's at least making an effort to support its previous system. Again, I think it is pretty close to being dead. I probably about this time next year, we will not see anything about it, especially if there's going to be 2 new Switch consoles and one that will be similar to this. The next rumor is that Switch console will be a portable only, no Joy-Cons detached, and a clamshell opening like this. So I think if that happens, the Nintendo Switch is officially dead. I don't even know if there's any new games. What is the next release for the 3DS? If anybody's up on top of that, let me know. But there were so many, I would like to even see the Majora's Mask 3D and Ocarina of Time 3D brought over to the Nintendo Switch. And I had a lot of fun with this collection of games, like Triforce Heroes was another great game that I think not enough people like that would benefit for being on the Nintendo Switch, especially since it's a play anywhere aspect. You can just take it portably, connect with like 4 Switches, or connect 4 Joy-Cons or 3 Joy-Cons or however many people you want. I think a game like this would definitely benefit from being on the Nintendo Switch instead of when it was on the 3DS. There's just so many great games that I feel got overlooked, especially towards the later parts of the 3DS cycle when Federation Force is coming out. That game was but I think it would have did a lot better on the Nintendo Switch as far as gameplay mechanics and stuff go. And Triforce Heroes, Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Also, I feel that Luigi's Mansion, and just in general, Mario Kart 7, Paper Mario Sticker Star. There were so many great games that came out on the 3DS instead of the Wii U that I feel should have been on a console. I mean, it was a very solid library, and now that Switch is taking over, everything's just kind of, in my opinion, in my view, kind of gone by the wayside. So it is refreshing to see that the Nintendo of America president is saying we're going to support it and stuff, but ultimately we all know if Nintendo of Japan says it's dead, there's nothing Doug Bowser can do about it, because we know Japan calls the shots. We know Nintendo of Japan calls the shots. But if they're going to support it, it's going to be interesting to see what lineup we have coming up, because we have a graphic showing all the upcoming Nintendo Switch games and stuff. I have not seen anything in regards to the 3DS, so I'm very interested to see what they have lined up. And guys, what do you think about this? Feel free to comment down below with your thoughts on the 3DS or on the statement from Doug Bowser himself. Do you still support the 3DS? Do you still play it every day? And if you are brand new to the channel, feel free to throw a subscription. Don't forget to click that little bell hooky for daily post notifications, because I do upload all the time. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out. Hey guys, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric. This is a convention announcement. Yes, my next convention will be the Southeast Game Exchange in Greenville, South Carolina. Ric Flair country, my favorite pro wrestler. I absolutely cannot wait to come out and talk to you guys, meet ya, and come out for my first time. I have not been to this convention ever, but this is in August. This is August 24th and August 25th. Again, at the Greenville Convention Center, and it's going to be the 4th annual Southeast Game Exchange. Now, there's going to be some other guests there besides me. Just to give you a clue of who will be there, you got me, you got the Game Chasers, Shady J will be in the house, you got Olivia Mears, you got Pixel Game Squad Riff, and you also have Generation Gap Gaming, and Your Player 2, Russ Lyman, NES Addict, JLove81, BP Retro Power. The list goes on and on and on. If you go to their website, check it out, southeastgameexchange.com. You can actually pre-order your tickets right now. I'm generally excited because it's not too often that I go to the East Coast for a convention. So it's a whole new avenue of people at a con that I've never met before. I will have t-shirts on hand if you want to pick them up and buy one. Sport yourself as part of the 8BE Nation. And yeah, guys, I'm looking forward to it. Again, Southeast Game Exchange. It will be August 24th and 25th at the Greenville Convention Center. So I will see you there, guys. Looking forward to it. Consider supporting 8-Bit Eric on Patreon for just $1 a month. Link below in the description. You want to become part of the hashtag 8BE Nation, guys? Well, be sure to pick up your official merch, now available online. Link is below in the description. We got classic t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, and even women's apparel. Don't forget, pick up your official merch now. And while you're at it, guys, feel free to watch the next video, or why don't you catch up on one that you might have previously missed. Thanks again, guys, for all the support. I couldn't do this without you. You guys are amazing, and don't forget to subscribe and click that like button if you are brand new. Thanks again, guys. Peace out.